The Insurgent, one of the oldest vehicles that we will probably ever look at in this entire series. Despite this, the Insurgent to this day is still a very useful vehicle to have in your possession. Even the standard Civi version is still very competitive. It comes in 3 variants, the Civi version, which comes with 4 seats and a spot to hang on each side, the standard pickup version, which comes with everything before but also includes 2 extra seats in the back, as well as a seat for the gunner. Though the pickup version was made obsolete thanks to the release of the pickup custom variant, the 3rd and final version, which comes with everything before but also includes the options of customization. Only the standard civilian version and the pickup custom version can be customized, allowing one to operate the engine, operate the gun for the pickup, as well as give it a lick of chrome paint. Because why would you paint it any other colour? Because, well, chrome is love. Chrome is life. Chrome is love. Chrome is life. Chrome. The pickup is slightly faster on the acceleration than the Civi version, pretty much making the thing obsolete. However, this would be the case if it weren't for one thing. The Insurgent, for what it is, it just looks so goddamn good.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Dare I say, the person who was the car model designer who worked on this car at Rockstar Games, they managed to create something that looks better than the vehicle that it's based on. And don't get me wrong, this is good, but I like this. The Insurgent's design manages to balance the functionality of an armoured vehicle, but also stray away from what gives them the odd look that they all have in common, with their angular design and overly mean, angry face look. I mean, this one looks like a pug. You know, one of those dogs that look like an ordinary dog except they've been kicked in the face too many times. It's the same issue I have with other vehicles of similar use case in the game, like the Menacer. Again, this is good, but I like this. The Insurgent does have a few downsides to it. For one, it has its own radar blip, meaning that anyone who's either attacking or defending against a player using one will know exactly what they're up against. The Insurgent has no armoured windows despite its otherwise overpowered armour, which can take an umpteen amount of rockets before it'll blow up. One would think that this could simply be remedied with the optional armour upgrades. Unfortunately, this is only partially the case. There's 4 armour variations of the pickup custom. There's no armour, there's low, medium and high. Having no armour at all might sound a bit silly at first, but it allows the occupants inside to use throwable weapons such as sticky bombs. Equip any sort of armour, however, and you'll be limited to only being able to use small arms like the AP pistol and the submachine gun. So what benefits does equipping armour do exactly? Well, if you equip low armour to the Insurgent, you get absolutely nothing at all except nerfing oneself so that you can't throw sticky bombs anymore. Medium and high armour, however, it's pretty much the same case for the occupants inside, except you're a little harder to spot from the outside, and if you play the game in first-person view mode, it's a lot harder to drive. The armour on the windows are fake and do absolutely nothing to protect what's inside. What you do get, however, is extra protection for the turret gunner on top, which with medium level armour gets outfitted with the front plate, which is very real and is very effective at protecting the gunner from a frontal charge counterattack. High level armour adds some extra protection around the sides and the back, which is fantastic for those times where the battlefield might be filled with gunfire from all sides. If the gunner is wearing a helmet, it will be pretty difficult to pick off the gunner. The Insurgent features a special kind of physics engine. Whenever the vehicle ends up on the wrong side up, like it's on its side or it's upside down, the Insurgent always likes to try and self-right itself without the player's input. This can be rather handy in a pinch if you bump into a wall or run over a car at a bad angle. While it can make crash recoveries slightly easier for minor crashes, making for a quick recovery and getaway, this mechanic can be rather intrusive if you are sent airborne, falling down a cliff or whatever, or just trying to stunt. In any normal car, if you want to do a particular stunt, it'll perform what you want consistently, but the same cannot be said for the likes of an Insurgent, which will just sort of breakdance in whatever direction it feels like until you hit the ground again. If you blow the bloody door off at the rear of the vehicle of the Civi variant, take it to one of many spots in the world of Grand Theft Auto, then climb inside, there's quite a few spots that you can glitch inside and explore. Though most of the time it just acts as a sort of human catapult, although that in itself is very fun. So that's enough about the vehicle itself, let's now talk about the thing on top. We're just gonna ignore the normal gun and go straight to the minigun on top, because to be honest, even this upgraded minigun isn't all that good to be honest, though it does have some rather interesting notable characteristics. For one, the gunner need not worry about receiving any blowjobs because for some reason, they're invulnerable to the likes of rockets and such. The same can't be said for bullets, but hey, I ain't gonna argue. While the machine gun isn't very good for raw damage, leading it to be mainly used exclusively for personnel and non-armoured vehicles, it does more than make up for it with a high degree of accuracy and range. And if you're on the run from something that's trying to catch you on land, the Insurgent Pickup Custom comes fitted with lethal mines. Overall, it's sexy, it's practical, and it's deadly. That's why I use it so much, and it's also why this video exists. And I hope you enjoyed it.